I was involved at Security Bank all during the 80s, same name, different charter. There's a couple of us from that bank that joined up with the Buford family, and we built Citizens Bank, which ironically is almost across the street from us. We built that bank in 93, and then Tom joined us July 5th of 95.
It was funny because we were in a temporary space. We actually shared an office together.
The office was so small, the whole area was probably no more than about 2,500 square feet. We thought for marketing purposes, had been very successful all during the 80s. If we could get our name back, why, it would serve a purpose. We did a search and we got the name back.
We were fairly busy. I remember we had his little school desk and a phone book. We were out hustling business.
We grew the bank from approximately 14 million in total assets to 100 million before this bank was completed, and then we moved into this bank in January of 2000. Number one, you hire the right people, you treat them right, and you let them do what they do best, then your bank is going to perform.
It's a really loyal, trusting group. There is a sense of loyalty, a sense of commitment, a sense of doing the best in your job every day. We all share in each other's success. There's a lot of support for each other. I've got your back, and I know that you've got mine.
It's a family, so everyone, I get along with them all, and it's not just on a business level, it's a personal level as well.
My favorite thing about being here is the relationships that we build with each other and with our customers and community.
When somebody walks in the door, almost everybody they meet, whether it's down in the lobby or in a specific lender's office, there's going to be several people that know them and that they can stop and have a conversation with.
It's that personalization that we have. We get to know our customers individually, and they rely on us and depend on us because of the trust that has been built between us.
A couple of different major hurdles I think we've been through. You know, the Great Recession, 2008.
The housing crisis hit Oklahoma, and it was devastating. And it just shut down new home construction, and we did a lot of work with builders. Businesses started going out. Eric was there for us. Eric helped us work through that time. Eric stuck by us.
COVID certainly was a big one. Without multiple locations, we didn't have different places that we could spread our people out. So we had to work on a skeleton crew. We had to lock the doors.
This bank made more PPP loans, I think, than any bank, definitely our size, and probably more than a lot of banks in Tulsa. We ranked very high in the amount of PPP loans we made.
About 650, over 150 million in PPP loans.
In a short period of time, all through the drive-through, mind you.
We did it very, very manually, but I think it was real successful.
I was really proud during that time to have, because I think a lot of businesses we probably saved, you know, I mean, during that time. And I felt just proud, and those people were so thankful during that time.
Respectfulness plays into my client interaction. When I meet with the client face-to-face or on the phone, one of the most important things I can do for them is to actively listen to what they need.
We're not just interested in a checking account or making them a loan. We're genuinely interested in what their needs are. So we try just to go beyond just being a banker and use our resourcefulness, which is another one of our core values, to help them and listen and tap into our resources that we have with regulatory issues, you know, technology. There's just a ton of things, hurdles that you have to overcome to maintain our community bank identity. And we've been very resilient in doing that. We've made changes, we've made technology changes, we've improved technology within the bank, but we always consider the customer first in our community bank field. And I think that's where we've been resilient. I mean, 25 years of resilience of being a community bank. And I just don't think there's many banks in our market that can say that.
I gotta say, who would have thought that we'd still be sitting here in one location in East Tulsa for 25 years? But it has been really a terrific recipe and it's worked for us. Tulsa, Oklahoma is a wonderful place to live and work. And I see, us changing with the city. As the city grows and the citizens change and grow, then that's going to be important for us to make sure that we make those kind of changes along with it.
Annalise has been banking with Security Bank since 2010, when we really were at no option for who was going to help us get to store 2. Then we found Security Bank, who we had heard a great local family bank, big on business, and we said, do you like what you see? They liked our story, and they figured out a way to get us to that store 2, and everything after that has been just a total game changer for our brand and our business and our lives.
I will never forget trying a bunch of different banks and just being so frustrated with calling a 1-800 number and going in to sit with a banker, and then the banker was on the phone with a 1-800 number. Over 10 years ago, we've been here. Literally all of my banking is here, from business to personal. My parents are now clients, my staff is clients. We all love the personal attention we get here at Security Bank.
It's like a small town bank in a big town. Just being able to come into the bank and knowing everybody and seeing the same employees, it tells me a whole lot about a bank.
We'd reached out to 6 or 7 banks that people told us about, and Tom literally was the only phone call we got back.
President of the bank said, hey, you guys sound like you need some help. What can we do for you? Can you come in and see us? And for us, that was like, wow, they care. 3 years later, we're doing really well. Without security, it wouldn't have happened. Absolutely would not have happened.
We have over 200 families here. We literally have all of our eggs in one basket. Our operating funds, our investments are all with Security Bank. And so these families all depend on Security Bank being trustworthy and having the expertise to take care of our funds and help us in business.
They believe in us. It's a partnership. They want us to succeed because they know our success is their success. Andolini's, the pizza that Tulsa enjoys, top 10 pizzeria in America, all that stuff, it wouldn't have happened if Security Bank didn't take a chance on us. If you like the pizza you're eating and you're digging it, Security Bank is just as much to thank as we are.
There's an old TV show, Cheers. If you listen to the song to introduce the show, wouldn't it be nice to have a place where everybody knows your name? And that's Security Bank. The people here are absolutely amazing. I feel like Norm when I walk in, and it's, oh, hi, Lee. Lee's here. And it starts with Art, the security guide. Jason, one of the head tellers. When Shelton Jr. and I first met Eric, we had 6 employees. When I sold the business in 2017, we had 252 employees. We did $67 million in sales, and we were ranked the 34th largest appliance company in the United States. If it weren't for Eric and Security Bank, it wouldn't have happened.